Hey guys, in this video we will look over the highlights of Collaps's Magnus and we will see how he dominates his games and how he is one of the major reasons why Team Spirit won so successfully in this TI again. Not only in the TIs before where he played Magnus, he did incredibly well. No, he showed his performance once more and we're gonna get into this. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're 60 minutes into the game and they're trying to get into the high ground and we see Collaps just picking up his neutral item. He's going to get a Seer Stone and with this, of course, he has a massive range. Look at the blink range he's gonna have to have here. He's jumping in, hook, and he pulls him out. And then minute 65, he's playing on the same bottom side again. His team is smoked, sitting behind him, and they're looking for an opening. And he jumps in again with this huge blink dagger range, and he catches both of them. Starts the fight with an RP here. Still has the refresher going on. Lincoln's is popped. Refresher is used. Another BKB is coming up. And let's see. So he's looking for the CK, and he cleans him up beautifully. Beautiful kill that forces a Centaur buyback. And they have a huge advantage at the beginning of the fight here already, just by the play of Collaps. Very similar setting is coming up here at minute 70. They've seen the Centaur and the Chaos Knight at the bottom side. The team is smoking up, and we see our Magnus advancing already here. So he's looking for an opportunity to play. Let's see how this is going to turn out. They're trying to stay hit with the Terror Radiant. They hear Tinker. Now they know what's going on. And he catches somebody, grabs him, even though he was invisible, grabs the Crimstroke, pulls him back, and look at his positioning. He's so defensively going back, just waiting for his spells to come up again. And then he sees the CK, and he's looking for the CK, and he's jumping in. He grabs the CK like a train, pulls him across the universe, and catches him with the RP. Oh, there's another one. RP missed because there was an incredible save actually from his own teammate. But they still get the kill hilariously. And again, like Collaps's awareness and positioning just completely turns around that team fight. Let's actually look at this once more in slow motion because there's so many things happening so quickly here. So he's sitting here in the trees. And then he catches a glimpse of the Crimstroke. There he is. And then he jumps in, whoop, uses his spell and intuitively brings him back. And now they have vision under him. Incredible play. So this is the first one. And then he's resetting a little bit towards the back. And now he sees the CK and immediately he blinks in. Look at that blink range. Holy smokes, that's a long blink range. Shoop. Oh, what? He pulls him all across and uses the first RP. Immediately pops the refresher and then look at his positioning again. He's looking for the next target. This Tinker, he's blinking towards the top right, but the distance is just not long enough. Magnus follows up and catches him as well and basically gets 2 cores here. There was a little misplay, I think, from the Shadow Demon, but perfectly executed nonetheless from the Magnus. Wonderful, wonderful. Gosh, I want to have that teammate. And then we don't even have to go long. So they take Roche after they take this fight and they immediately try to advance to the high ground. As we can see, CK is just about to respawn and Magnus' position is very similar actually to what we have been seeing before. He's on the left side of the trees, sitting down here, and it's incredibly difficult for the enemy team to spot them. And since he has this incredible range, he's just looking to get something done here. Let's see what's happening. This is his camera perspective, and this is going to be in real time, so we're going to see how incredibly quick he's acting here. He sees the TB illusion, he's looking for opportunities, he's moving a little bit more towards the trees. Terrorblade is using smoke, slowly going forward with the Kunkka X mark. They're committing on him, and now he decides, I can't wait. He's jumping in! He's jumping in and he caught both of the cores. So he caught the Centaur and the CK again, and he's incredibly efficient here by keeping them inside of this area. He's refreshed in 15 seconds, but doesn't even need it for that fight, it seems like. and immediately both of the cores are dead. Centaur had to use a buyback, and he's catching straight up again the next target. He's immediately looking for a follow-up. Now the refresher is even coming in, and we're gonna see if he's even able to catch more out of this fight. He catches an illusion. Fair enough, fair enough. Again, they're fronting on the Terror Blades, and now there's another opening coming up. Just so shortly after the CK died, he's catching the support, draws it back all the way, and is still safe by himself. So a fight started to happen. The CK advanced out from the base, and our Magnus is joining here. There's absolute chaos going on, but he still is able to find the perfect target. Look, he finds the Tinker, he catches the Tinker and brings him back all the way into his team boundaries, killing him, leaving him with no buyback and getting the most important kill of this whole game. And GG comes out, the game is won. This win goes to Team Spirit. In the next match, they are playing against GG, and we're seeing them approaching Roche. They're looking for Roche, but then they decided to not go for it. They were smoking instead. They see the Primal Beast immediately BKBs and runs at the Magnus to disrupt him, but he's moving back towards the side of the map. Two people initiate. I have to almost pause here. Two people initiate here, and he uses the RP to catch both of them. Morphling immediately dies. The strongest hero out of the matchup is gone, and the Rape King is dead afterwards because the roll follows up. What an incredible play here. His positioning away from the BKB Primal Beast to not get disrupted, and then catching both people with an RP by surprise. Completely unexpected from them. This turnaround of gameplay, which enables them to basically team wipe the whole roster of GG. It's minute 35 and they're pushing the bottom side. They're looking here, they see the Morphling on the minimap, and they're cleaning up some skeletons, and they're seeing... Actually, I have to slow this down so much more. They're cleaning up a couple of skeletons here, and now they're approaching towards the outpost. They want to take it, but they see the Morphling, they see the Wraith King. His blink kick gets cancelled. He cannot advance. He uses the BKB. He fake pumps the first RP, then gets the second RP actually out and gets both targets on the edge of the RP, puts them together, and uses his spells here perfectly just to catch up with them. Wraith King needs to use the BKB, but it looks like he's going down here as well. And again, it was Collaps that brought the control to the team fight, and his patience with the positioning behind the Faceless Void made this fight look incredibly easy. All the cores are dead again for GG. And actually, I remember, holy smack, that was the Muerte who was like, well, if they're taking the outpost, let me just set one single shot here, completely, bam, one shots, the Faceless Void, and he's dead for 80 seconds on Yatoro. That was hilarious. Tips are coming out, Tofu. And for the last clip, they're approaching high ground here at minute 42. They're looking to get a good opening. They have all of their spells up. Woo! Woo! And he catches the first one. He catches the first one, draws him back to the low ground. The Nature's Prophet is dead immediately. Feels like he needs to buyback in this game, and now we have the RP as well. Nature's Prophet buyback is coming out. The Chrono hits on two people, and the other two guys are controlled here again by Collapse's RP. Roller is coming through, and they can clean up all of the kills here. The only guy that is respawning here again is... is the Rape King, while Collaps is messing with this Nature's Prophet again, and Celery gets completely taken down. He gets toyed with left and right, and it's just so incredible to see this Magnus pushing him to all of the sides of the map. It's so crazy to see the amount of T control he is able to give them, and that's one of the reasons why Yatoro is able to get his rampages, because he has teammates that present him with everything. He even catches Tofu again on the Muerta. This time he does get one shot, and it's actually a double rampage for Yatoro. What an incredible gameplay. So even though we had those incredible plays, we still hear Collaps saying that, by the way, I have to say that my Magnus isn't so good as a Rise Magnus. At TI10 I was like 25% of his Prime Magnus, and for now it's 50%. It probably will take me another 2 years to beat his Prime form, but still, he's the best at this hero. So if you want to see what Arise is doing with Magnus, and why even Collaps is humble god here and gives props to him, let me know in the comments, and maybe we can do a quick look over at what Arise is doing with his magical Magnus. See you in the next one, guys.